Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a revolution that's happening right now, but not in Silicon Valley. No, this one's happening inside your medicine cabinet. It's the story of how AI, big data, and robotics are completely rewiring the way we create the drugs that keep us all healthy. So, let's kick things off with a question that, honestly, is kind of baffling. In an age where you can get almost anything instantly, why does it still take, on average, a decade and billions of dollars to bring a new medicine to life? It feels like a process that's stuck in the past, right? Well, a massive technological shift is about to change all of that. To really get why this change is happening right now, we've got to look at the huge pressures the pharmaceutical industry is under. I'm talking about immense financial and logistical challenges. This isn't just another business cycle, it's a truly pivotal moment, and the stakes could not be higher. You could say it's a perfect storm. The cost to develop a single new drug is just skyrocketing. Global regulations are getting more and more complex, and then there's this huge financial iceberg dead ahead called the patent cliff. This isn't about making small tweaks. It's forcing the entire industry to reinvent itself from the ground up. And if you want the one number that's forcing everyone's hand, here it is, $350 billion. That's the staggering value of top-selling drugs that are about to lose their patent protection, which, opens the floodgates to generic competition. When you're staring down a potential revenue loss of that magnitude, you don't just tinker with the system, you have to rebuild it. So what does this brand new system even look like? Well, it all comes down to a concept called Pharma 4.0. Think of it as the fourth industrial revolution, the age of data and AI, but tailored specifically for the world of medicine. Okay, so at its heart, Pharma 4.0 is really about creating one single intelligent connected network. It takes all the digital tools of our time, AI, big data, and the Internet of Things, which is just a fancy way of saying smart, connected sensors on everything, and uses them to link every single step of the process. We're talking from the very first experiment in a lab all the way to the medicine arriving at your local pharmacy. This whole transformation really rests on four interconnected pillars. It all starts with digitalization, basically turning every manual process and piece of paper into data. That data then fuels smart manufacturing, where factories can actually adapt on the fly. Next up, advanced analytics uses AI to sift through all that data and find patterns humans would miss. And finally, automation brings in robotics to do the work with incredible precision. See how each step builds on the last? It creates a completely new kind of system. And the payoff here? It's huge. We're talking about getting new medicines to market faster and cheaper. It means guaranteeing the quality and safety of every single pill. And it unlocks what many consider the holy grail, personalized medicine, where treatments are designed specifically for your unique genetic makeup. And listen, this isn't just some theoretical, far-off idea. The money is already pouring in. We're looking at a projected annual growth rate of almost 19%. That tells you the industry is betting its entire future on this transformation. The revolution isn't coming, it is already here. All right, so let's see how all these big ideas actually play out in the real world. Our perfect place to look is the supply chain, that incredibly complex journey a medicine takes from the factory all the way to you. This is where those four pillars we talked about really come to life. This image right here visualizes the end goal perfectly. You've got a central AI that acts as the brain, orchestrating this entire vast network. You see robots in the warehouse, self-driving trucks on the road, maybe even drones for that final delivery. It's a supply chain that literally thinks for itself. I mean, the difference is just night and day. The old way is reactive. A truck gets stuck in traffic, a shipment is delayed, and everyone scrambles. The new way? It's predictive. The AI sees a traffic jam forming on a digital map and automatically reroutes that shipment before it even has a chance to slow down. And the data totally backs this up. Studies show this AI-powered approach can slash logistics costs by 15%, and, this is the critical part, improve on-time delivery by over 30%. And when we're talking about medicine, that kind of reliability isn't just a convenience, it can be life-saving. But the benefits go even further than just speed and cost. It turns out the same AI that's optimizing for time can also optimize for sustainability. It can find the most fuel-efficient routes, reducing the carbon footprint of every single delivery. So the takeaway is pretty clear. A smarter, more efficient supply chain isn't just good for business and for patients, it's also a whole lot better for the planet. Okay, but all this talk of AI, robotics, and automation, It brings up a really obvious question, right? What about the people? Are we just automating humans completely out of the picture? Well, the answer is actually a lot more interesting than you might think. The core philosophy is this. It's not about replacing humans, it's about augmenting them. The whole idea is to let AI handle the repetitive, mind-numbing, data-heavy tasks. That frees up the human experts to focus on the things that we do best: complex strategy, creative problem solving, and building those crucial human relationships. It's really the ultimate partnership. The AI brings incredible processing speed and this uncanny ability to spot patterns in oceans of data. But humans? We bring the creativity, the ethical judgment, the emotional intelligence, and that nuanced understanding of context. When you put them together, the result is so much more powerful than either one could ever be on its own. And get this shift isn't just about changing old jobs, it's about creating entirely new ones. We're talking over 90,000 new roles projected to open up, all of them requiring skills in things like data science, digital fluency, and collaborating with AI systems. It's a complete transformation of the workforce. So, let's tie all of these threads together. We've got smarter processes, autonomous supply chains, and this new partnership between humans and AI. What does this digital revolution actually mean for your health by the end of this decade? Let's look at the payoff. First off, we are going to see much smarter drug discovery. Imagine trying to find a needle in a haystack. For decades, that's been a slow, manual process. But with AI, we can analyze the entire haystack of biological data in minutes, pinpointing the most promising drug candidates almost instantly. It's a total game changer. Second, our supply chains will become incredibly secure. By using technologies like blockchain, which is basically an unchangeable digital ledger, we can track every single pill from the factory to the pharmacy. This will virtually eliminate the risk of counterfeit drugs and ensure the medicine you take is always authentic and safe. And finally, this all leads to the ultimate prize: personalized medicine. This is a future where your doctor doesn't just prescribe a standard one-size-fits-all pill. Instead, for something like cancer, they prescribe a treatment designed to attack the specific genetic mutation of your tumor. It's medicine that is literally tailored to you as an individual. This isn't science fiction anymore. The code for this new era of medicine is being written as we speak. It promises a future that is more precise, more efficient, and more personal than we ever could have imagined. The only question left is, are we ready for it?